Began 3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Receiver in motion now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Grab down the middle. It's Punga. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looks it with the running back, but he's got work to do. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, USC. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to throw it deep. It's caught at the 25, but he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's soft, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that will pick up the 1st down, spotted at 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and it's a fumble. Touchdown, Trojans. And 6 more points to the total.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Catch out of bounds is a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
It's a shotgun run call. He gets loose. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a deep shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Ball fielded near the 35. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Punga powering through the defender. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
A screen to the wide receiver. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. This offense really clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Crosses the 25. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like he's going to run it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things.
A deep shot to the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And this one marked down at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength for this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw, almost his second interception today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. Maybe he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Punga. Touchdown, Trojans.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. This will likely be the last play of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Sooners. They connect for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a...
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Lynn Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
The back's got it. Breaks an open space. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
A field goal will make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Trying to convert to the sneak. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense cannot be stopped.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. You know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Look to the right, this one caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it second and short. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
On third down, it's a handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma.
And here he goes. What a stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. Not much on that play. Brought down short. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Hook inside the red zone and still running. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
He's swarmed by the defense. Coming up, second down and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
He gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They'll give it to the back. He's got room to run. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical.
Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
QB keeper all the way. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal now for this offense. And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Here we go. That's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Turner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Handoff to the back. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. A handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Press coverage now from the secondary. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Return is brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Trojans. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Oklahoma, 46.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked